Esi AKwaaba, welcome to my channel. My name is Esi Kokui. How are you doing? I have a new video for you today, and today I am going to be talking about Mayvenn. I am going to give my review on Mayvenn hair and talk about all those things. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and comment down below so we can talk more about the Mayvenn experience. So I got this hair. This is a deep wave Brazilian hair. I got this from Mayvenn, and I wet it a little bit so you could kind of see how the curls come in. Let me wet it some more so you can really see. But wet it and the curls come back in instantly. Now we'll talk about the quality, if it's beginner friendly, all that for you. But I want to talk about first getting the hair and how that whole process went. Last month was my birthday month. If you have not seen my birthday vlog, go check that out. It was a really fun time. But for my birthday, I wanted to, indulge a little bit, and I always get synthetic wigs. Synthetic wigs just work for me, and I really love the wigs that are easy to just put on and throw off. I don't have to do much to it, especially if I'm not paying that much. But then I realized I don't want to do that much to a wig if I'm paying that much for it as well. Yeah, we'll come back to that thought. So I always got synthetic wigs, and I thought that for my birthday I wanted to invest a little in a quality wig that was gonna last me far beyond my birthday. And so I was searching, I went to Unice Hair, I went to all these things, and there were just so many, there were good reviews and there were bad reviews of different wig companies, and I was just like, I don't know which one to pick. I don't want to invest and then in my first wig, and I still didn't want to pay too much, but I didn't want to invest in my first quality wig and it not be what I want it to be, And so I heard about Mayvenn. I know that one of my sorority sisters used Mayvenn. She got bundles, and then she had it installed, because when you buy, I think it's 3 bundles and a frontal or something like that, then you get a free wig, or you get a free install. So I was like, okay, let me see if it's the same thing with the wig. And I thought it would be the same, because basically I feel like this is like 3 bundles in 1 wig. Yeah, 3 or 2. It's pretty thin. But yeah, it's most likely 3 in 1 wig, and then I would get the free install. I saw free wig customization, which I took as free install, but it's not. That just means that they do your hairline, they bleach the knots, color it, make it look like it fits your scalp, all of that stuff, to just make it easier to put on. And then if you want the free, well, it's not free, if you want the install, it's an extra $70. So that free installation only works with the bundles. I don't know if it can work with the wigs, but for the wig that I got, it didn't work. So I got the 22-inch Brazilian loose wave. So this is a loose wave lace front wig, and this, I wanted something that I could manipulate a little more. I believe I can straighten this. I have not tried, but it can straighten, and then you wet it back and it should go back into the loose wave. I wanted something that I could curl and use curlers or use a little heat, and that it would take, and this wig is supposed to do all those things. Let me actually read what the customization included. So it included bleaching the knots, plucking the hairline, tinting the lace, cutting the lace, and basic styling included. So I only got really the bleaching the knots, plucking hairline, tinting lace, and cutting lace. I don't think I got basic styling, which does that mean they put the wig on my head at least? That didn't happen. I don't know if she thought I was in a rush, but I would have definitely wanted her to at least put it on my head. Oh, so without all the tax and the shipping, the tax and the shipping, it was $275, and then with all that, it came out to $328.98. So if you guys want to do that for this type of wig, you definitely can. It's just a little pricey and you won't get your install. Then you get to pick your representative. So I picked someone that was around my area. It was just in the next city. I wish I picked someone that I could like travel to a little bit easier on the bus service, because that's what I was doing. I was using, if you're from the Bay Area, we have a BART service, which is like a train service, and then there's the buses. I don't really know the bus system in Oakland, so I took an Uber once I got into Oakland and to the place and then back. And then when I went to go pick up the hair, I took an Uber to the place once I got to Oakland and back. So it started to get a little pricey. I spent a lot more than I thought I was going to spend on this hair. The whole point of doing Mayvenn was because I wanted someone. I'm not great at installing wigs. I watch all these videos, but I don't really know what I'm doing. And so I like wigs that it doesn't take a lot to install. I may not even have to glue it and it'll still look great. You know, that's the type of wigs that I like. And so I thought, okay, I heard that I wasn't gonna get the install, but at least I was gonna get the customization. So if the customization was happening, then maybe she would make it great enough for me to just install it, and she would make it great enough for me to install it, and I wouldn't have to do too much to it. Like, she did all that. I just had to like either glue it on or be able to put it on, and it wouldn't be too much work. So I didn't record the process. I wish I did. I wish I had that video for you guys, but my birthday was a lot. I was running late and I forgot to record a whole lot of things that I wanted to, so I didn't get that footage for you guys. But my service with the stylist was fine. We texted back and forth. I needed to come a little bit earlier and she was okay. My hair actually was running late, so I had to come the next day than what we originally planned. She was able to get it done for me. Usually you're supposed to give your stylist like a week to complete it, so she's not doing a rush job or anything, but I ordered my hair late and I found a stylist that was able to accommodate me. And then even with my hair coming in later than what it said it was going to, then she was still able to accommodate me. So find a stylist that works for you, that will work with your needs and wants, but usually you should give them a week. And so she did the customization. It looked great, and I was like, I think I can do this, right? And so she left a little bit of the lace, like about this much left around the perimeter, and then I cut up to I cut up to here. I cut even less. Like I've been cutting a little bit more of the lace because this hairline is not as easy as I thought it would be. I like middle parts, and in the picture it looked like the lady had a middle part. For my birthday I definitely had a middle part, but it wasn't like, if you look at the hairline, I don't have all of it glued down, but if you look at the hairline, it's not as like straight as it could be. Like, it's made more so for a side part. I am not really into side parts, so that's my first like strike on that. I don't really know how to install side parts that well. This is the best that I can do right now. I didn't like that part, but when I first put it on, I was able to manipulate it enough to get it to be a middle part. So basically, this hair is not beginner friendly. It's really not. If you can tell, see right here, I can do this, and yes, I can have that middle part. If I put this part down and get the flyaways away, I can get it to be a middle part. It's not that hard to change it. It will look a little off in there are definitely flyaways, so you have to use like a hard gel to get those down. So just keep that in mind. You kind of have to know what you are doing, and I have like a little sense of what I was doing, but I was able to make it work. This is something that you're probably, like, if you're wearing it every day, or every time you put it on, you're going to have to like customize it, like put gel on the edges, add foundation powder or concealer powder to your hair to make it look a little more realistic. I have powder that I use around that part of the hairline to make it a little more realistic. I feel like it looks, the best it looks is when I'm wearing makeup, because then it matches my makeup color more than like my regular face. But the thing is, I don't wear makeup most of the time, especially during quarantine. We're not wearing makeup, so I hate that I can't just like walk out and it look normal. Like, I have to always do something to it. But other than that, the quality of the hair is so good. It's not as like you can run your fingers through as easy. When I first got it, it definitely was, but as soon as I like comb it through, it is fine. It's still very soft. I've had this now for 2 weeks, and yeah, I love the quality of it. It is what you pay for. You're gonna get good quality. So, and the fact that I can manipulate it a lot however I want it to, put heat on it, it works. And it'll definitely like revert back into that curl if I want the wet look, or if I want it to be just like loose curls like this, it can go back into that. It's very flexible, and I love that for that aspect. But the hairline, that is something that I'm not really versed in, and that's what I have problems with. So if you're not good with that, or if you like wearing headbands and with your wig, go ahead and get this wig, but it is not beginner friendly. Oh, shedding. It sheds a little bit. It doesn't shed like maybe a synthetic wig would shed, but I will find like a couple of hairs around the area when I comb it. Hair does come off. I'm going like this and playing with it. Actually, a couple of hairs have come out, so this is how much shedding has come off from me just playing with my hair right now during this video, which is kind of a lot. But I'm not in my hair too much. So if you're a person that likes brushing your hair or like playing with your hair a lot, then you're probably gonna get more shedding than I do. But I don't usually like touch my hair throughout the day. But yeah, it's pretty long. I feel like it's a little bit longer than 22. So that's nice. Right here on me. And I'm 5'4". And when you first get it, oh yeah, when I first got this hair, it did not seem long at all. But I guess after the stylist washed it and, you know, customized it, then the real size came, or like the real length came out. So yes. Also, it comes with a booklet that tells you how to take care of it. Usually in the booklet, I think it tells you to just like put it in a pineapple at the end of the night. I actually take it in 2-stranded, and just 2-stranded like that, and then it comes out in the curls that I want for the day, and just comb it out. So I do 2 strands and do that, and then put it in a little bun and put my hairnet on a silk bonnet. If you don't have a silk bonnet, have a silk pillowcase, and it works the same as well. Yeah, it comes with that booklet, tells you how to care for it, how to wash it. This you have to wash once a week, so I washed this on Thursday. And I'll be washing it again this Thursday. It's not something you can just hop on and go. You got to take care of it like it's real hair. What else? Oh, and it also came with one of those headbands, those wig grip headbands, and it came in like a brown color. And so if you want to customize that, you can definitely use it. I used that maybe not the first night, but I used it like the second day, and it definitely kept my wig in place. I didn't really like it, so I was like, as long as I got my wig cap under, I think that is enough for me. Oh, and it also comes with a wig cap. So it comes with a wig cap, the headband, and a bag, a Mayvenn bag that the hair came in. So I like the hair. I honestly, do I think it's worth it? I think you're gonna get quality if you get Mayvenn hair, at least this one. It is definitely quality. It's definitely something you can work with. If you know how to work a hairline and install it yourself, you definitely can do that. It is worth it for the quality and the price that I paid a little bit, because I feel like if you get bundles and a frontal, you would be able to get that installation for free. So it's not worth it for not being able to get it installed, because that was the service that I thought I was going to get. So for that, it's not worth it, but it's definitely worth it for the quality. All right, you guys, that's really it. I did a lot of talking, a lot more than I thought I was going to. So I hope you like it, and I can give, you know, if you guys want to see a month update on this hair, you definitely can, because I'm gonna wear this wig for a month at least before I switch back into synthetica, but I will be able to reuse this wig as much as I want, so that's the good thing about that. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Come back for my next video on Friday. I'll see you guys then.